Topic of discussion for today is recombinant interferons and their role in molecular therapeutics. Cytokines belong to the group of proteins, which are usually regulatory in nature, and they are glycoprotein in nature, which our body produces in minute amounts. The main role of cytokines can be seen in the sort of cell communication, where they trigger different signal transduction pathways within the cell and bind to the specific receptors present on the cell surface. Who produces cytokines? The leukocytes. What role do they have? They play major roles in the immune system, such as hemopiosis, and inflammatory systems, such as healing of wounds. In cytokines, we have another group of a very important group of glycoproteins, and that is called as interferons, and they were the first one to be discovered. Wide range of interferons are secreted by different species, and in humans, we have three different types of interferons: alpha, beta, gamma, where they play an important role in the human body as follows. They help in the development of cellular resistance against viral attack. They help in the regulation of human functions. They help in the growth and differentiation of different cell types, and they bring about the sustenance of preliminary stages of pregnancy. The interferons, apart from the functions in our body, they have potential medical applications due to their antiviral and anti-inflammatory, anti-proliferatory activities. And thereby, they have well ability to regulate the immune system and the inflammatory responses within the body. But the drawback is the production of interferons in our body is in very minute quantities. Thereby, we need to look out for the techniques wherein we can bring about the isolation of these interferons from different sources or bring about the production of the interferons in large quantities. And one answer for this is recombinant DNA technology that helps us in the large scale production of interferons, thereby meeting the different medical needs, and they will bring about the greatest boon for the molecular therapeutics. However, purification techniques to bring about the production of this interferons are very, very essentials, wherein they will also try to bring about the application of interferons in medical purposes. As told, humans have three types of interferons: alpha, beta, gamma, which can be produced by different type of cells. Alpha interferons, also known as leukocyte interferons, are produced by the virus-infected leukocytes. The second one being beta, also known as fibroblast interferon, that produced by the virus-infected fibroblast or epithelial cells. The third one being the gamma interferons, which are produced by activated T cells and natural killer cells. Now, why? Why do we need interferons? What is the application of interferons? And how do they find their use in medicinal or as medicines? Now, we see the diagrammatic representation on the action of the interferons. A virus tries to bring about its infection by infecting the target cell. As a virus infect the target cell, the pathway or the life cycle of the virus is initiated by attachment, penetration. When we tell about the penetration, most of the time it is genetic material of the virus entering the host cells. Now, this genetic material of the virus, they trigger or they try to switch on the gene which can produce interferons, and as a result of transcription and translation, interferon molecules are produced. On the other side, new virus particles are also being synthesized. But then the interferon molecules produced by the first infected cell, now they have the capacity to go and bind to the receptors present on the other host cells, and that we call it as INF binding, interferon binding. This binding tries to bring about the transducing of the signals in the second host cell, where now they try to bring about the production of antiviral protein production. The transcription and translation, antiviral proteins are produced, where these antiviral proteins they further prevent the replication of virus, and thereby interferons they inhibit the production of virus. And this is how interferons plays a very important role in blocking the replication of virus.